Hello everyone, as you can see on my awesomely edited intro, 90% of all these comments boil down to the same thing. They don't understand the differences, or they don't understand the different types of Forex breakouts. All right. So what are Forex breakouts? What are the different types of Forex breakouts? And what should you be looking out for when it comes to Forex breakouts, so that you shouldn't be surprised or you shouldn't blow your account? Because this is one of the main reasons why beginner Forex traders or newbie in Forex trading blow the account. They don't understand what are breakouts, they don't understand the different types of breakouts, and they don't even understand what to do if they encounter any of these types of Forex breakouts. So let's cover what is Forex breakouts on today's video. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ndemazeahgodlove, and on this channel we talk everything about trading, business, personal finance, crypto, and tips to help you stay profitable on a consistent basis. So if this is your first time coming to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button below to subscribe to the channel, so that you can always be updated once I come up with awesome content like this. So today we're just going to be going straight to the point, because I want to be able to bring the point to you guys as straight as quick as possible without taking much time. All right, so on today's video we're just going to be talking on what is a continuation breakout. I'm going to tell you the types of breakouts we have, and one of it is what we call a continuation breakout. Another one is what we call a reversal breakout. What is a reversal breakout? Then what is a false breakout? The 90%, the number one rule which has sent a lot of people to their early financial graves. It has ended a lot of career for many people. This one called the false breakout. The false breakout. So we'll also cover what is the false breakout, then how to minimize. Remember, I didn't say you have to be able to use, if you want to quote me somewhere, you need to be able to use my terminology. Remember, I didn't say how to neglect. I say how to minimize, because there are sometimes you can't do anything. The false breakouts will be there, but now how can you minimize them? How can you minimize them to make sure you are still on the upper spectrum of profitable Forex traders? So we'll also cover that. All right, good. Let's go now to what we call what is a continuation breakout. Before we go, let me try to tell you guys the three types of Forex breakout. In Forex, we have three types. I hope you're taking down the note. Please write this down. In Forex trading, we have three types of breakout. We have what we call continuation breakout. We have what we call reversal breakout. And we have what we call fakies or false breakout. Fakies or false breakout. All right, those are the three types of breakouts we have in Forex trading. Let's talk about the first one. Let's go into my screen so that we can talk about the first one. Good. Continuation breakout. Just from the name, it is self-explanatory. All right. Here the market pause. Remember, it is a pause. The market is going up. The buyers and sellers are fighting. Then they have a pause. It's like, okay, let's have a rest and try to maybe a judge now will come into between the buyers and sellers and say, okay, let's try to judge the situation to see what is going on. So that there will be a pause in the market. All right, you see the market will come down a little bit and only be consolidating on a particular zone. So there will be a pause in the market. And then after that pause in the market, if the buyers were in control, you see the market continues going up. So they'll say, okay, since you guys were already in control, please, you need to continue buying. If the sellers were in control, they say, okay, since the sellers were already in control, you guys should continue selling. Then the market will continue going up. And if it was going up after that consolidation or after that range, the market continue going up without a change of the predominant trend. That is what we call continuation breakout. All right, it breaks that particular range structure and it continued on the original trend. That is why they call it a continuation breakout. And you see here they say the market structure is not broken, because remember, if the market is going up, if the market is going up like this is how the market will be forming higher heights, higher lows, higher heights, and higher lows. All right, so the structure, remember, and after if you see something, a consolidation, and the market continue going up, the structure is not yet broken, because we still have higher heights, higher lows, higher heights, higher lows. If the structure was broken, where we start having now lower heights and lower lows, You see, if the structure was broken, then we'll know that, okay, that is a reversal breakout. But this one, the structure is not broken because we are still having, even after the consolidation, this is our consolidation here. Even after the consolidation, what are we still having? We are still having higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. You see, so there is no situation where after the consolidation now, the market is instead going down and we are having lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So that is why I said the structure is not broken. The structure is not broken. All right, good. Let's go back now to this MT5. I took this example from my MT5. So even you guys who have been following me on a daily basis, when I'm trading, even my live trade, this is the same chart I use. All right, this is the same chart I use. You can see here the market was going up. You can see here I said uptrend and uptrend. All right, the market was going up. Then here we had our consolidation or our range. This is an example of what we call a rectangular range, all right, or a rectangular structure. There are already videos on the channel explaining that. So here we had our range. And after that range, you can see this is where they say there was a pause, all right? There was a pause between the buyers and the sellers. And after that range, what happened? The market just keep bouncing on support. And after that range, what happened? The market continued on the original trend. What was the original trend? The original trend was an uptrend. All right, even after our range or our consolidation, the original trend is still an uptrend. So the original trend is still maintained and the structure is not broken. That is an example of what we call a continuation breakout. Good. Now let's go to a reversal breakout. A reversal breakout is just the opposite of a continuation breakout. Why? Because if you can see here, that's what they say. Here the market pause. Good. Here the market pause, break the structure and continued in the opposite direction. The market structure is broken at this point in time. So the market structure is broken at this point in time because see, here if the market was going up, making lower lows, lower high, or higher highs, higher lows, then here it breaks and start doing this. You can see here the structure was broken. Instead of the market making higher highs, higher lows, here the market started making lower heights, lower lows, lower heights, lower lows. You see, so you see the structure was completely broken as opposed to the previous one where the structure was not broken. All right, so that is what I'm talking about. You can see on this example, the market was going up. You can see this is an uptrend. The market was going up, then there was a pause in the market. So on this example, you can see the market was going up. And at this point, if I can take our lawyer example here, you see the lawyers came in and said, okay, buyers come here, sellers come here. Let's try to look for what is happening. So after the judge made his decision, that is why they call it a pause. Because there's a pause in the market. You can see the market is just bouncing down on support and resistance on this particular range or a consolidation zone. All right. So after the judge has made his decision, after the judge has passed his decision, you can see decided that, okay, now the sellers needs to take control of the market. Or at this point, you can see what happened here. You can see the pressure. This thing is very, very self-explanatory. Look at the pressure. Look at this candle. Look from this candle, right? Check the whole of this chart. This is a 4-hour time frame. So from here to here is about 7 days. Check from here to here. Do you see any candle, or did you see any candle as long as this? No. This is the longest candle so far. And talking about candlestick, I've already taught you guys about candlestick patterns and how you can spot momentum and again in pressure in the market. See how long this candlestick is. A full engulfing candle, and it even breaks our support level. And what happened? What happened all the time? 90% of the time, when it happens, that what do? You wait for a retest. The market went back and retest that line. And what happened? It continued pushing down. Break and retest. The strategy is called the break and retest. The break and retest strategy. So once this line was broken, you would have just waited for the market to pull back here, and then you sell somewhere here. Boom, the market went back down. You see, so now you can see this is an example of what we call a reversal breakout, because the market was originally in an uptrend. Then the uptrend after the consolidation, the trend was changed. The original trend was broken, and now the market is in a downtrend. That is why it is called a reversal breakout. All right. Now let's go to the one. This one has sent 90% of beginner forex traders to their early financial graves. All right. This one has ended many people's careers. All right, this one alone has ended many people's careers, and it is called the false breakout. And here they say the price breaks the trend line and then pulls back to the original trend. So the price break this line, you think, okay, the market, so you think the price break this line, you can see this is a false breakout. 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 You can see only on this chart alone, how many false breakouts do we have? Only on this consolidation area alone, how many false breakouts do we have? We have almost about 1, 2, 3. So these were already 3 losses on a row. All right, this person must have already lost 3 trades on a row, only on this chart alone by 4. Because immediately it breaks this line, the person would have just run and say, okay, now the market is going up and buy. Here the person will run and say, now the market is going up and buy again. Here this person will say, the market is going down and sell. And immediately the person say, what happened? The market will go against. Immediately the person buy here, what happened? The market will go on the opposite direction. That is why sometimes people used to think trading is personal. They used to think maybe the market is against them, or maybe they are being cursed from their village or something. All right, but the truth is, you are not being cursed. You are not cursed or anything. Just that you are not yet trained enough to see these things in the market, because this is what we call fakies or false breakouts. Because anytime this happens, 90% of all forex traders, they will jump and buy, of which the market will go on the opposite direction. All right, so that is what they call the false breakout, And if I have to see this structure, which after the consolidation the market goes in the opposite direction, what kind of structure is this? This is a reversal breakout. So these are 2 structures in one. You have the reversal breakout. The market was in an uptrend. After the consolidation, it went in the opposite direction to form a reversal breakout. And then you also have the false breakout. So let's go on the other slide where we talk on how you can then prevent, or how you can minimize false breakouts. Or this is also called This is also called stop loss hunting. All right. Most of you have already heard of this word, stop loss hunting. So this is also called stop loss hunting, where brokers and market makers, they do this deliberately to kick out 90% of all forex traders before the market continued in the original trend. All right. So now, how can you minimize this false breakout? The first and the most important thing that you have to do, treat support and resistance as a zone. That is why you see, I even put this one in capital letter. Treat support and resistance as a zone, not as a line. Please, treat this area as a zone. Let me show you why I'm telling you. I've already mentioned this one time without number, that you have to treat your support and resistance like a zone instead as a line, because the price has the ability to still fluctuate within that zone before finally breaking that zone or finally changing the direction. Good. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Here we have our first resistance line. Now, treating it as a zone, always have another imaginary line, few pips from the first line, where you call that one now a zone. All right, because this one now, let me change this color. Let's take this one. Let's take this color and let's make it very big. All right, good. Now, in this zone, you can see I can color inside here. Inside here now will be our resistance zone. This will be our resistance zone inside here. Then if we come down here, this is our support line. I'll also have another imaginary line, few pips below, and this one will be called our support zone. All right, this one will be called our support zone, and this one will now be our resistance zone. So you see, Instead of calling this my support line, my support zone, as many people, 90%, all the videos I watch, as your mentor will tell you, this one is actually called a resistance zone. This one is actually called a support zone, because the price, the buyers and sellers, they still have the ability to consolidate or to fight on those zones before the final trend is determined. See what happened after determining my support and resistance zone. Can you show me? This is the same chart I was using to explain the fake breakout or the false breakouts, where we saw almost about three stop loss hunting, or about 3 false breakouts. After now, that was when we're considering the chart as a line. We're considering the zone, the resistance as a line, not as a zone. Now, since we've considered it as a zone instead of a line, can you show me how many numbers of false breakouts can you see? 0. 0, 0, 0. You can. That means there's no false breakout again, because I knew very well that this is a zone. I knew very well that this is a zone. So even if the market came here and I just saw a small candle pierce into the zone, I'll just laugh and I know that, okay, market makers are already doing their thing. Stop loss hunters are already doing their thing. So I'll just laugh because I know the market is still in that zone. And we'll see what happened. After that, what happened? I had what we call a bullish engulfing candle. And if you see a bullish engulfing candle on a resistance, what do? You sell without even thinking. You see, so instead of buying this, because somebody, a beginner who doesn't know that he's supposed to treat support and resistance as a zone instead of a line, the person will see this candlestick, break this line, they will just rush and buy. But now profitable Forex traders like us who already understand that this thing is a zone, not as a line, will understand and will just wait. And after that, see what happened. We had now this big candle that breaks down and it was bearish. It was a bearish. So since it was a bearish and it was at the resistance, it formed what we call a bearish engulfing. Bearish meaning it's going down. It forms what we call a bearish engulfing candle. And after that bearish engulfing candle, that is a sell signal. That is instead a sell signal. I would have sold here, stop loss above my zone, and take profit on the next support area. And what happened? The trade, the same thing, even after doing that, see, the same thing happened here. This is the other false breakout which we had. This is the other false breakout which we had, right? The market came here again, then pierced into the line. Somebody would have just run and buy this, but me, I was still waiting because I knew this was still a zone. Then after that, what happened again? I had now a bullish engulfing candle, which is a strict signal. Anytime you see a bullish engulfing candle on a support, you have to buy without even thinking, because that is money already printing. That is money printing, just telling you to come and collect. All right. So I would have bought somewhere here. I put my take profit here and my stop loss below the zone. All right. So that is how you'll be able to eliminate 90% of all false breakouts. That is how you eliminate 90% of all these false breakouts. All right. Good. So with that being said, we've come to the end of this video. Please always go back to your chart to back test and let me know in the comment section how many false breakouts or how many trades you've lost because you didn't know that you were supposed to first of all know how many breakouts you have. Some of you guys didn't even know. Some of you guys didn't even know the type of breakouts you have. You just knew that, okay, if the market is going up, it's going up. If it's going down, it's going down. If it's not going down, it's ranging. No. You need to know the types of breakouts, how to trade the different types of breakouts, and how to react if any breakouts comes to you. All right, that sums up to what we used to call predefining your risks. As a Forex trader, anything can happen in the market, but as what keeps you on the edge, what takes you from being a professional Forex trader to a profitable Forex trader is that you are prepared for anything. You are prepared for any outcome. So knowing most of these things will prepare you for any outcome in the market. If you want to use the same broker I use, please check the link below for the best Forex broker, because you might know how to trade, but if you don't have the best Forex broker, there's no way you'll be able to make money. So check the link below to use the best Forex broker. Please also leave a like on this video. Please smash the like button to leave a like on the video, and watch these other videos which I'm going to leave at the end of the screen. Also watch this playlist if you haven't done so, to watch all the videos on this particular playlist. And if you like the way I teach or enjoy most of this content on this channel, please hit here to subscribe to the channel. Until then, I will see you guys on another video.